The great blue heron is a large bird in the Ardeidae or heron family. The specific epithet for the great blue heron, Ardea herodios, is derived from the Latin ardea and ancient Greek erodios, both meaning heron. The great blue heron was actually one of the original species described by Carl Linnaeus in Systema Naturae, the first book to introduce binomial nomenclature as a formal system of naming plant and animal species. Great blue herons are in kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, subphylum Vertebrata, class Aves, and order Pelecaniformes. Birds in order Pelecaniformes are typically medium to large aquatic species with toe-to-palmate feet, meaning all four toes are joined by a web. Brown pelicans are also in order Pelecaniformes but are in a different family. The family that great blue herons belong to, Ardeidae, primarily consists of birds with long necks and legs, short tails, and long pointed bills. The Ardeidae family also contains egrets and bitterns, as well as approximately 62 other species. Great blue herons are the largest of the North American herons and can be between 3 and 4 feet tall, with a wingspan of almost 6 feet. Adults have blue-gray feathers that cover the body and wings that appear two-toned in flight, with forewings paler than flight feathers. Immature birds also have blue-gray feathers, but may have brown feathers mixed in as well. Like other members of the Ardeidae family, herons have long necks, which curl into an S shape in flight, similar to pelicans. Adults have a distinct black stripe extending from the eye and continuing on to the head plumage. Stripe is not as pronounced in juveniles, and head plumage is lacking altogether. Bills are long and orangish-yellow in breeding adults and dusky-colored in juveniles. The legs of great blue herons are long and straight with rusty red-colored thighs. An all-white subspecies, Ardea herodia occidentalis, or great white heron, can be found in southern Florida, though there is some debate as to whether or not this represents a separate species altogether. Sexual dimorphism is not apparent in great blue herons, as males and females are similarly colored and are roughly the same size and weight. Great blue herons live in both freshwater and saltwater environments across much of the continental United States. It is typical to find them in and along marshes, rivers, lakes, and ponds. Occasionally, they can be found foraging in grasslands and agricultural areas. Herons are only partial migrants, with some populations in the Pacific Northwest and South Florida present year-round. Breeding grounds can extend as far north as Canada, and wintering grounds can extend as far south as the Caribbean. The diet of the great blue heron consists mainly of aquatic or semi-aquatic animals such as fish, frogs, salamanders, lizards, snakes, shrimp, crabs, crayfish, dragonflies, and grasshoppers. They may also eat birds and small mammals, especially when foraging in agricultural fields. They are able to grab smaller prey with their mandibles, which they then swallow whole. Larger prey items are impaled using their long beaks and then shaken to break or relax spines if need be. Great blue herons are opportunistic feeders and have been known to choke on prey too large to swallow. Breeding usually occurs in colonies called heronries between December and March. There may be anywhere between 5 and 500 nests per colony, with the average number being closer to 160. Heronry sites are chosen close to ideal foraging habitat, and nests are built in trees using sticks. Nests may be reused for many years and can become quite large, up to 47 inches wide and 35 inches deep, as additional materials are added each breeding season. Herons are monogamous during the breeding season but will choose new mates the following year. Clutch size is typically between 3 and 6 eggs, and only one clutch is laid per year unless the nest is destroyed before hatching. Eggs are incubated for 27 days before altricial young are hatched over a period of several days. The young are fed regurgitated food by both parents before fledging at about 2 months old. Great blue herons are solitary foragers and will wade or stand in shallow water as they wait to spear prey with their long, sharp bills. They are territorial and will defend foraging sites from other herons by making themselves appear larger. They do this by stretching out their wings and throwing their heads back so that their bills point towards the sky. Also, great blue herons have excellent night vision that enables them to hunt either day or night. Specialized chest feathers, called powder down, can be used like a washcloth to remove oils on the body and protect their underparts from oils and slime common to swampy areas.